Senor Trotsky.
Yes?
I think you will have time to look at the nasturtiums today. They are muy bonita.
I don't think so. But I'll try.
Okay. Hasta la vista, Senor Trotsky. Or should I say, buenas noches.
So, August 21st, 1940, the day that I'm going to die. And to think I've walked through so many 21st of August, like a man walking over his own grave.
It was a pleasure being married to you, Leon.
Thank you, Mrs. Trotsky.
Even though it was a burden at times, being married to such a big, historical figure.
I'm sorry that I was away from home so often, attending the revolution.
I understand.
That I had difficulties getting in touch with my emotions.
No, please.
And that I often had difficulties expressing my feelings.
I wasn't everything I could have been, Leon.
Well, it's a little too late for regrets now with the mountain climber's axe buried in my skull.
Smashed, actually.
So it wasn't old age or cancer or even the ice pick that I feared for so many years. It is a mountain climber's axe, wielded by a Spanish communist posing as a gardener.
But you really couldn't have guessed that, Leon.
So even an assassin can make a garden grow. The gardener was false, but yet the flowers were so real. How was I to know that he'd be my killer when I walked by him every morning? How was I to know that the man tending the nasturtiums would keep me from seeing what the weather would be like tomorrow? How was I to know that I'd never get to see Casablanca, which wouldn't be made until 1942, and which I probably would have despised anyway? Or that I'd never get to hear about the bomb, or 80,000 dead at Hiroshima, or rock and roll, or Gorbachev, or the State of Israel. Or that I'd be erased from the history books of my own land.
Reinstated. At least partially someday.
Sometimes for everyone, there is a room that you go in, and it's a room that you'll never leave. Unless you leave that room, then it's the last room that you'll ever leave. This is my last room.
But you're not even here, Leon.
That desk, those books, that encyclopedia.
You're not even here, my love.
The sunlight's coming in through the blinds.
This is yesterday you're seeing. You're in a hospital, unconscious.
The flowers in the garden. You, standing right there.
This is yesterday you're seeing.
What does that article say? Read it.
On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Mercader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Coyoacán, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
It gives you a little bit of hope about the world, doesn't it? That the man had a mountain climber's axe, smashed into his skull, and yet lived for one whole day. Maybe I will go have a look at the nasturtium.